we'll just go right into other results. The other big result, Ivan Calderon got a split decision 12 run against Cazares, Hugo Cazares. Split decision was a bit absurd, to say the least. Calderon, he won. I had it like 9-12, I believe. 9-3. 9-3. 116, 111, because Calderon did get knocked down in the 8th round.
Yeah.
Shocking. Yeah. But it's boxing. He got caught.
And this is a powerful guy.
And Hugo Cazares is a really powerful fighter, at that weight especially. And he made the weight, actually came in at 107. Earlier he had come in at 121, like the 7-day weigh-in.
Which the limit was 113, so it was
113.4.
Yeah, so almost 8 pounds over. And shocking that he had that much energy as he had through the fight, actually, after having to come down that much.
Who knows what it would have been if he had been on weight track.
Regular training.
Instead of having to kill himself the week of the fight. But anyhow, he was there the whole night, pressed hard the whole night. I could see him beating most other people in the division, actually. He was a good game fighter, but against Ivan Calderon, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, too slick, too defensive, too fast.
Too defensive, too much movement, and too much. He's
good
at hitting and getting out of the way of the punches on the inside.
Yeah.
And
he's a southpaw.
Looks spectacular. Now this sets up, hopefully, Ivan Salovate thinking about this match. Now Ulysses Solis versus Ivan Calderon. That's the big fight of that division. That's a tactical battle. Both Solis is a counterpuncher
and a power puncher.
He knocked one punch knockout over Rodel Mayol and knocked him on his face.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't even see people get knocked on their face that often.
No, definitely in that kind of division.
Nope, in any division.
Yeah, really.
But anyhow, all it takes is one punch, and Cazares landed his one punch. What happens when the powerful counterpuncher does it? Who knows? Yeah. But maybe he won't land that punch because Calderon might learn from that previous fight, hey, I'm not getting knocked down again.
And Calderon, I will say, when he did get knocked down, he was absolutely cruising to a decision. Could have got a little lazy there and just kind of...
He won the first 7 rounds. He lost the 3 after that, and he won the 12th. I think that's how I scored it.
Okay. But yeah, he was just obviously dominating, so he could have just got slacked off a little, and
that's
why he got hit with the punch, possibly.
The 8th, 9th, and 10th, obviously the 8th, and maybe the 10th he won, and the 11th he lost. I don't remember exactly, but he lost 3 rounds because of that knockdown. The 8th and 9th definitely, because 9th he was still recovering.
Yeah, definitely 8th and 9th. I think I had him winning 10 and 11, actually.
But remember I said a while back I was questioning his chin. Well, my question it's a power guy, it's hard to say. But it was one punch. Yeah. I questioned it. I show evidence for questioning his chin. But, gotta say this, he's got great heart. He got up and didn't let it really bother him that much.
It was a little shaky at the beginning, but... overall,
he clinched a good bit right after the knockdown, but after that,
he got back to normal, pretty much. So.
Pretty much, I was surprised at how unaffected he looked, actually.
I'd pick him against anybody in the division still to beat him. That way. You think Quillin could beat him?
And I think Solis has a really good chance.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have a really good chance.
I think Solis might be the guy to beat him at that division, because Quillin is at 105 and probably won't be moving up anytime soon.
Okay.
Because him and Nita will be wanting to unify, because those two are seen as the 2 top people. And then you got Condes down there. That'd be a huge fight for anyone.
A lot of good fights to be made in these.
Especially now that Manny Pacquiao is sort of somewhat backing Condes over there, and he's called the Little Pacquiao, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Pacquiao's little in himself, but in those weights, in those weights, he's little relative to Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, definitely.
But other fights on the undercard of that, we had Roman Martinez beat Daniel Jimenez in the 12th round. The referee must have hated Jimenez for the Escobedo fight, because he let that guy go on and on and on getting his ass beat. and it could have been stopped several times before then. Like even the corner, he wasn't just so hurt that okay, wave it off. He was firing back, but he was just taking such a beating. It was one of those deals. Yeah, he's firing at back, but is he doing anything with it?
So just
what's the
with
point?
no chance to win, obviously.
No chance to win, and he was just taking so much punishment,
Yeah.
which good for him that he could. But okay, you got to the 12th. You took a beating.
And then you got knocked out. So
And
good
yeah,
win for Martinez.
good win for Martinez. Really, that was the only other fight on the card to mention. So also Ronald Hearns got a second round knockout this week. Jason Litzow got a second round TKO over Emmanuel Lucero, former Pacquiao opponent. Looked good doing it, but glad he's back so he can lose to someone else.
Absolutely.
But also David Tua,
First round knockout.
first round knockout on that horrible pay-per-view.
Yes, absolutely.
That was a joke of a pay-per-view, but
Yeah, it was.
the opening match
Yeah, it
was
the
the
best
only
one.
match worth really watching. Well, the 2-0 one, I guess.
we watched.
We'll even call that.
Yeah. So
Okay, so Peter Quillin, Kid Chocolate Quillin,
Another
first round
first round.
knockout.
Absolutely.
Amazing first round knockout.
Yeah.
Impressive once again, as he has been so far every time.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen him.
Yeah.
But good,
Upcoming power puncher. Just
very good one.
keep looking out for him, definitely.
Also, Bernard Dunne, prospect. I
No
think.
longer.
Yeah. His prospects aren't looking so hot right now. Is Alfredo Escalara? Is Kiko Martinez?
Yeah.
Escalara was another card, totally different weight division. And Kiko Martinez knocked him out in one round. Who? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinkos, I don't know.
And he is undefeated, actually, this guy.
But anyhow, Bernard Dunne got knocked out in a round.
Yeah, the first time I saw Dunne, I believe he had a back and forth fight with some terrible bum early on in his career. He got dropped in that fight.
I'm not even gonna
I mean-
diss someone for getting knocked out in the first. It can happen, but
Sure. But, I could always tell with Dunne, he was just nothing that kept
he
piping
might
up.
be done.
Yep,
by
he's
now.
done. Yeah.
And also on the undercard of that, Andy Lee, who has a shot at doing something,
Yeah.
got a fourth round TKO over whoever he was fighting.
Not worth mentioning.
And don't even have it written there.
Yeah, doesn't
And
matter.
Alfredo Escalara Jr., talking about him, cruiserweight prospect, 15-0, did a good performance on a way to an 8-round decision against his opponent on Friday Night Fights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the
On the Delvin Rodriguez.
the Delvin Rodriguez thing, which went
2 rounds, I think. Or maybe
2-round no
one round.
contest.
Yeah.
What a relief. But anyhow, also that welterweight prospect, I've mentioned that I don't really think he'll amount to very much, but while he's winning, I'll keep mentioning him. Mike Alvarado got a TKO 8, that was on Telefutura, and also Tavoris Cloud, cruiserweight. You could even almost call him light heavyweight because he fights so low. He fights at like 178, 180.
So just barely above the light heavyweight.
Yeah, barely a cruiserweight,
Yeah.
but technically a cruiserweight. 16-0, 15 knockouts, looked good against his opponent. This guy, just another great cruiserweight prospect. So, good right there, good 5th round TKO win for him. And that was all the fight results. Thanks for watching, see ya.